If you've been around here for a while, you know that I love a good road trip, which is why we loaded up the truck, drove 880 miles over not one, not two, not three, but 4 state lines, parked at this boat ramp, inflated the stand-up paddleboard, paddled to the middle of this lake, all to watch the solar eclipse. You can see that even on the phone camera. But first, let's go back to the beginning.
M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback, I.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Megan, and I am so glad you're joining my mom and me on this week's Adventure Outdoors in Bentonville, Arkansas. We will be exploring the Ozarks, mountain biking, hiking, and hopefully viewing the solar eclipse from the amazing trails that the area has to offer. We slowly made our way west on the open highway, passing through a few cities and taking in the beautiful farmland, lakes, and rivers along the way. We even stopped by this Star Wars themed coffee shop in Little Rock, Arkansas. I thought the name The Dark Side was also appropriate given that we were going to the eclipse. Mom and I play the game of like punch with the Volkswagen with Tyson chicken trucks. We stopped for dinner at this really delicious place called the Farmer's Table. I got a burger. What'd you get?
Chicken fingers.
Now we're cleaning the window so we can drive off into the sunset together. Oh my gosh, guys, we're here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. It's Walmart! Our 15-hour journey has led to this point. Obviously, I was kidding about being here just for Walmart. We are here for some mountain biking and some trails and to see the eclipse tomorrow. But first, I'm going to give you a quick tour of our Airbnb before we settle in for the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning. We love a good keypad entry door. No keys when you're riding or hiking. You come right into the kitchen, which has all the appliances and basic things you could need. And that leads into the living room. It is so beautiful. It even has a Murphy bed, which we will pull down later. Here is the bedroom. Super cute, super cozy, overlooking the back patio area, which it's dark now, so you can't really see anything. And then we come into the bathroom. Absolutely beautiful, huge, even has a touch mirror. How fancy. But my favorite part, the utility closet. We're about to bring in our bikes and put them all in here, and you can step right out onto that back patio. Good morning from here in Bentonville. We are taking a little hike over here in Cooler this morning. It is literally out our front door, which is amazing and part of the reason why we picked that Airbnb. Heading over here to get some coffee from Airship Coffee, which is a hike and bike in coffee shop in the middle of the woods over here before we head off to go and find our location for the eclipse. We traded the calm and peaceful trails by our house for the not so calm and peaceful eclipse traffic of the highway. We did try to stick to back roads for most of the drive, and by the time we finally made it to our spot by the lake, we enjoyed a nice lunch of tuna sandwiches before putting the stand-up paddleboard in the water. In style. Started, you can see the little bitty truck. We are about 5 minutes away from Totality. I am out here in the middle of the lake in Arkansas with a couple other people on boats, and the birds are singing. It feels like sunset. There's a breeze. It's just such a unique experience, and wow, what a cool place to be experiencing this. The lights are turning on. We are now in Totality. You can see that even on the phone camera. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is so amazing. When it's in Totality in the ring like it is now, you can look at it without your glasses. This is awesome. You see the stars, looks like a sunset. Oh my gosh, worth it. We have 3 minutes of this, so I'm gonna soak it up. Well, the moon has eclipsed the sun. It is fully coming back. We got our bikes out and we're gonna check out these new trails. What a beautiful trail here around Lake Ludwig. We're taking a nice, easy saunter over here to the downhill trails. And it's a beautiful day. We're pretty sure this is an eagle. It's got a white head and a white tail. It is day 2 here in Arkansas. We are on a nature trail just north of Bentonville and it is beautiful. They've got all of these signs that tell you about the local flora and fauna and some geological features. It rained a little bit this morning, so we had a slow morning, but I am so excited to keep exploring the Bentonville area this week. This is so cool to me. It's just growing out of this limestone wall. We're over here at the limestone cave. Goes all the way back there. I do not feel like getting my feet wet, so I'm gonna enjoy it from over here. We saw a beaver earlier, but I was too slow to pull out my camera. Not too slow for the snake though. Just grabbing the bikes to head out for a little afternoon ride. Well, we just rode down here to the junction. That is the hard way to the cafe. We're taking the May way to the cafe. And I'm gonna put the camera up because it is a downhill course. There's this beautiful connector trail between all the mountain biking trails here at Cooler. Amazing.
Player rolls the dice and the player with the highest goes. You go first. A player is subject to the consequences of the space. Okay. One.
Wednesday was our rest day, so we started out the morning by visiting Best Friends Pet Resource Center, a new place here in Northwest Arkansas. This visit was really special to me as several years ago I interned at the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. We got to play with lots of really sweet dogs and cats, and even got to try some coffee from their in-house cafe. That afternoon, we headed over to the Crystal Bridges Museum and started out by walking the art trail. We made our way up to the Frank Lloyd Wright house where we viewed the outside before heading back into the museum to admire some of the art.
Good morning. You can come inside. Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. The rain has cleared and we are getting ready to go do some waterfall hikes and some caving. So come along with us. Our first hike that we're doing today is Glory Hole Falls, and the trailhead is quite unassuming. It's just a gravel pull off on the side of the road, and we're gonna hike a mile down this Forest Service road, scramble down some rocks, and find the waterfall. Waterfall number 1. A little bit of a, I believe, limestone cliff overhang. Pretty neat down here. We finished hike number 1, and now we've driven over here to the second trailhead, and we are enjoying a picnic. So far, this trail is very flat and quite a bit more people. All right, we're heading down into our first cave. Another one just up there we'll go into after. I got my headlamp on bright, so I hope you can see this, but oh my gosh. This is amazing. On to the next cave. This is a cool area. The falls we were just at. There's the cave we're heading to. See a couple people up there at the mouth. As incredible as the caves in the Lost Valley were, we eventually had to make our way back to Bentonville. And as luck would have it, we ended up crossing paths with the second place team of Expedition Ozark, a 5-day expedition race that was happening in the area the same week we were there. That moment when you accidentally run into Brazil.
Our last 3 days were mostly spent in the saddle and exploring the sights and sounds around Bentonville. So I'm just going to put a bunch of random clips that I took those days all together here at the end. So enjoy. Trails just in the middle of the city here. Mile 5 or 6, maybe 7. Posted up in the middle of the town. Snacks and coffee. We just found a random orienteering flag on the Greenway. It looks like we're in a haunted movie. It's 6:30 a.m. and we are heading out of Bentonville. Oh, what a great time it has been here. Definitely we'll have to add it to the list of places to come back to. Scared of this curve, Blair. It's a scary curve. I don't know when it's gonna end. We spent the next 13 hours driving halfway across the country to get back home, stopping only for necessary breaks and a quick pit stop in Tupelo to stretch our legs and grab a coffee. We've got about 6 hours of interstate driving left for today, but I think I'm going to end the video here. If you have watched until the end, thank you so much. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I can't wait to adventure with you all again at the Spring Bloom Adventure Race coming up